Imagine a life free from worry, where everything you desire naturally flows to you. A life where you're not constantly battling against the current, but instead riding the waves of existence with grace and ease. This isn't just a fantasy. It's a reality that's within your reach, and it all begins with the power of letting go. Have you ever noticed how tightly we cling to our desires, our expectations, and our need for control? We grasp at life with white-knuckle determination, believing that if we just try hard enough, plan meticulously enough, or worry intensely enough, we can shape the world to our will. But what if I told you that this very struggle is what's holding you back from everything you truly want? The concept of letting go isn't about giving up or surrendering to defeat. It's about releasing the iron grip we have on our lives and allowing the natural flow of the universe to guide us. It's about understanding that our limited perspective can't always see the bigger picture, and that sometimes the best thing we can do is trust in something greater than ourselves. Think back to a time when you desperately wanted something. Maybe it was a job, a relationship, or a personal achievement. You probably put all your energy into making it happen, stressing over every detail and anxiety gnawing at you day and night. How did that feel? Exhausting, right? And did all that worry and stress actually help you achieve your goal? The truth is, our need for control is often rooted in fear. We're afraid of the unknown, afraid of failure, afraid of not being good enough. But here's the irony. Approach to life actually limits our potential. When we're so focused on controlling every aspect of our journey, we miss out on unexpected opportunities and alternative paths that could lead us to even greater success and fulfillment. Letting go doesn't mean becoming passive or apathetic. It means shifting our energy from fruitless worry and over-planning to being present, open, and ready for whatever comes our way. It's about cultivating a sense of trust in ourselves, in others, and in the grand tapestry of life itself. Consider the natural world around us. Does a flower worry about blooming? Does a river stress about which way to flow? Of course not. They simply exist in harmony with their environment, following the path of least resistance and thriving as a result. We humans, with our complex minds and egos, have somehow convinced ourselves that we need to fight against the natural order rather than flowing with it. But what if we could recapture that natural state of being? What if we could approach life with the same effortless grace as a leaf floating on a stream? This is the essence of letting go. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but if I let go, won't I lose everything I've worked for? This is a common fear, but it's based on a misunderstanding of what letting go truly means. Letting go isn't about abandoning your goals or giving up on your dreams. It's about releasing your attachment to how those dreams should unfold. When we cling too tightly to our vision of how things should be, we blind ourselves to the myriad possibilities that exist. We become inflexible, unable to adapt when life throws us curveballs, as it inevitably will. By letting go, we open ourselves up to new opportunities, creative solutions, and paths to success we might never have considered. Think of it like this. Have you ever had a problem that seemed insurmountable, only to have the solution pop into your head when you least expected it? Maybe while you were in the shower, or out for a walk, or just as you were falling asleep. That's because when we let go of our intense focus on a problem, we allow our subconscious mind to work its magic. The same principle applies to life in general. When we loosen our grip on control, we create space for inspiration, intuition, and synchronicity to enter our lives. Letting go also means releasing the burden of past regrets and future anxieties. So many of us carry around the weight of what-ifs and if-onlys. We replay past mistakes in our minds, or we worry endlessly about what might happen tomorrow, next week, or next year. But here's the truth. The past is gone and the future hasn't happened yet. The only moment we truly have is right now. By letting go of our attachment to the past and our anxiety about the future, we free ourselves to fully experience and engage with the present moment And it's in this present moment that true happiness, creativity, and growth can occur. Now, I'm not saying this is easy. Letting go is a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. It requires us to confront our fears, challenge our deeply ingrained beliefs, and step out of our comfort zones. But the rewards are immeasurable. As you begin to let go, you'll notice a shift in your energy. That constant underlying tension that many of us carry around starts to dissolve. You'll find yourself more relaxed, more open to new experiences, and more resilient in the face of challenges. You'll start to trust your own instincts more, and you'll develop a deeper sense of connection to the world around. You might also notice that things start falling into place in unexpected ways. That job you've been stressing about, an even better opportunity might present itself out of the blue. That relationship you've been trying to force, you might find that letting go allows it to evolve naturally into something more beautiful than you could have imagined. This is the paradox of letting go. By releasing our desperate grip on what we want, we often find that we receive even more than we could have hoped for. It's as if the universe responds to our trust by showering us with abundance. But remember, letting go is not a one-time event. It's a practice, a way of being that we need to cultivate every day. There will be times when you slip back into old patterns of control and worry. That's okay. The key is to gently remind yourself to let go, to trust, to surrender to the flow of life. Start small. Practice letting go in low-stakes situations. Maybe it's not insisting on a particular restaurant for dinner, or not getting upset when traffic makes you late. As you build your letting go muscle, you can apply it to bigger areas of your life. Another powerful practice is mindfulness. By learning to observe your thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them, you create space between yourself and your experiences. This space allows you to choose your responses rather than reacting automatically out of fear or habit. Gratitude is also a powerful tool in the practice of letting go. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we shift our attention from what we lack to the abundance that already exists in our lives. This attitude of abundance makes it easier to trust that our needs will be met, even if things don't go exactly as planned. As you embrace the power of letting go, you'll find that life becomes less of a struggle and more of an adventure. You'll be more present, more peaceful, and more open to the infinite possibilities that exist in every moment. You'll discover a strength within yourself that you never knew existed. The strength to face uncertainty with courage and grace. Letting go doesn't mean giving up control. It means recognizing that true control comes from within. It's about mastering your own reactions, cultivating inner peace, and trusting in your ability to handle whatever life brings your way. So I challenge you. What can you let go of today? What worry, what expectation, what need for control can you release? Take a deep breath, open your hands, and feel the freedom that comes with letting go. Trust that the universe has your back and watches doors you never even knew existed begin to open. Remember, every great adventure begins with a leap of faith. By letting go, you're not falling, you're flying. You're allowing yourself to be carried by currents of possibility that have always been there, just waiting for you to trust them. As we move forward, we'll explore how this practice of letting go connects to a deeper trust in the universe. We'll discover how aligning ourselves with the natural flow of life can lead to greater peace, fulfillment, and success than we ever thought possible. But for now, take a moment to sit with this idea of letting go. Feel the relief, the excitement, the potential that comes with releasing your grip on control. This is just the beginning of your journey towards a life of effortless abundance and joy. As we've seen, the power of letting go opens up a world of possibilities. But what comes next? Once we've released our tight grip on control, where do we place our trust? This is where the journey to inner peace truly begins, in learning to trust the universe. Now, you might be wondering, what does it mean to trust the universe? It's a fair question and one that deserves careful consideration. Trusting the universe isn't about blind faith or passive acceptance. It's about recognizing the intricate web of connections that bind all things together and understanding our place within that grand design. Think about the last time you felt truly at peace. Perhaps it was during a quiet moment in nature or while engaged in an activity you love. In those moments, did you feel separate from your surroundings, or did you experience a sense of unity, of being part of something greater than yourself? That feeling of connection, of being in the flow, is what we're aiming to cultivate when we talk about trusting the universe. The concept of interconnectedness is not new. Ancient philosophies and modern quantum physics alike point to the fundamental unity of all things. Every action, every thought, every particle in the universe is connected to every other in a vast, intricate dance. When we begin to grasp this truth, we start to see our lives not as isolated incidents, but as part of a greater whole. This shift in perspective can be profoundly liberating. Instead of seeing ourselves as lone warriors battling against a hostile world, we begin to recognize that we are supported by the very fabric of existence. The universe isn't something separate from us. We are the universe, experiencing itself in human form. But how do we move from intellectual understanding to lived experience? How do we cultivate this trust in our daily lives? One powerful practice is learning to recognize signs and opportunities. The universe is constantly communicating with us, offering guidance and support. But often we're too caught up in our own thoughts and worries to notice. By cultivating awareness and openness, we can start to perceive these subtle messages. Have you ever had a seemingly random thought pop into your head, only to have it manifest in your reality shortly after? Or perhaps you've experienced a series of coincidences that seem too meaningful to be mere chance. These synchronicities are like winks from the universe, reminding us that there's more going on than meets the eye. The key is to stay alert and open to these signs. They might come in the form of an overheard conversation, a book that falls off the shelf, or an unexpected encounter with a stranger. The universe speaks in the language of symbols and metaphors, and learning to interpret this language can provide invaluable guidance on your path. Of course, trusting the universe doesn't mean sitting back and waiting for everything to be handed to you. It's about finding the balance between action and surrender, between doing and being. When we trust the universe, we take inspired action. Steps that feel aligned with our deepest truth, rather than actions born from fear or destiny. This brings us to another crucial aspect of trusting the universe. Developing faith in the natural order. Look at nature. Everything unfolds in perfect timing. Seeds don't worry about when they'll sprout. They simply contain the potential for growth and trust in the conditions around them to provide what's needed. We can learn from this natural wisdom. Instead of forcing things to happen on our timeline, we can trust in divine timing. This doesn't mean becoming passive, but rather aligning our actions with the natural flow of life. When we do this, we often find that things unfold with an ease and grace that would have been impossible through force alone. Cultivating this trust requires us to challenge some deeply ingrained beliefs. Many of us have been conditioned to believe that life is a struggle, that we have to fight for what we want. But what if the opposite is true? What if, by relaxing into trust, we actually allow more good to flow into our lives? This isn't about denying the challenges of life or pretending that everything is always perfect. It's about developing a deeper understanding of the nature of reality. Just as the ocean contains both calm waters and stormy waves, life will always have its ups and downs. Trusting the universe means trusting that even the difficult times serve a purpose in our growth and evolution. As we deepen our trust, we begin to align ourselves with universal energy. This alignment is less about doing and more about being. It's about tuning our personal frequency to match the frequency of abundance, love, and joy that permeates the universe. One powerful way to do this is through meditation or contemplative practices. By quieting the chatter of our minds, we create space to connect with the deeper currents of life. In these moments of stillness, we can tap into an infinite well of wisdom and guidance. Another important aspect of trusting the universe is learning to trust ourselves. After all, we are a part of this universal intelligence. Our intuition, our gut feelings, our inner knowing. These are all ways that the universe communicates with us through our own being. Many of us have learned to doubt our inner voice, to second guess our instincts in favor of logic or external advice. But as we cultivate trust in the universe, we also cultivate trust in our own inner guidance. We learn to listen to the whispers of our soul, to follow the path that feels true and right for us, even if it doesn't make sense to others. This self-trust is crucial because it allows us to take risks, to step into the unknown with confidence. When we trust ourselves and the universe, we're more willing to leave our comfort zones and embrace new opportunities. We understand that even if things don't work out as we expected, the experience will serve our growth in some way. As we deepen our trust, we may notice a shift in how we perceive challenges and setbacks. Instead of seeing them as failures or punishments, we begin to view them as opportunities for growth and redirection. We trust that if a door closes, it's because something better is waiting for us around the corner. This trust also extends to our relationships with others. When we trust the universe, we're less likely to try to control or manipulate the people in our lives. We can allow relationships to unfold naturally, trusting that the right people will come into our lives at the right time, and that those who leave are making space for new connections. Trusting the universe also means trusting in abundance. Many of us operate from a mindset of scarcity, always worried that there won't be enough money, enough love, enough success. But the universe is inherently abundant. Look at nature. It doesn't hold back. Seeds don't worry about whether there will be enough sunlight or water. They simply grow, trusting that their needs will be met. When we align ourselves with this universal abundance, we open ourselves up to receive more than we ever thought possible. We stop clutching tightly to what we have out of fear of loss, and instead we open our hands to give and receive freely. This abundance mindset ties back to the practice of gratitude we discussed earlier. When we're grateful for what we have, we send a powerful message to the universe that we're ready and willing to receive more. Gratitude puts us in a state of receptivity, aligning us with the natural flow of abundance. As we cultivate this trust, we may find that our definition of success begins to shift. Rather than chasing external markers of achievement, we start to prioritize inner peace, authenticity, and alignment with our true selves. We understand that true wealth isn't just about material possessions, but about richness of experience, depth of relationships, and connection to something greater than ourselves. This journey of trusting the universe is not always easy. There will be times when your faith is tested, when things don't go as you hoped or expected. In these moments, it's important to remember that trust is a practice. It's just like a muscle. It grows stronger with use. When doubts arise, come back to your breath. Remember the interconnectedness of all things. Recall times in your life when things worked out in ways you couldn't have planned or imagined. Allow yourself to be held by the vast intelligence that governs the cosmos. As you deepen your trust in the universe, you may find that life begins to flow more easily. Opportunities arise seemingly out of nowhere. Synchronicities become more frequent. You feel a sense of being guided, supported, and loved by life itself. This doesn't mean that challenges disappear, but your relationship to those challenges changes. Instead of seeing them as obstacles, you view them as opportunities for growth and transformation. You trust that every experience is bringing you closer to your highest good, even if you can't see how in the moment. Trusting the universe also means trusting in your own innate worthiness. Many of us carry deep-seated beliefs that we're not good enough, that we don't deserve happiness or success, but from the universe's perspective, you are a unique and valuable expression of life itself. Your very existence is a miracle. As you learn to trust the universe, you also learn to trust in your own inherent value and worthiness. This trust extends to your dreams and desires as well. Often we downplay our deepest wishes, thinking they're too big or unrealistic. But what if those dreams were planted in your heart for a reason? What if they're the universe's way of guiding you towards your highest potential? When you trust the universe, you give yourself permission to dream big. You understand that your desires are not random or selfish, but are actually clues pointing you towards your life's purpose. By following these desires, not from a place of desperation, but from a place of joyful anticipation, you align yourself with the creative force of the universe. As your trust deepens, you may find yourself becoming more present in each moment. Instead of constantly worrying about the future or regretting the past, you're able to fully engage with what's happening right now. This presence is a gift. It allows you to fully experience the richness of life, to find joy in simple pleasures, and to be more effective in your actions. Trusting the universe also means trusting in perfect timing. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get impatient, to want everything to happen right now. But nature doesn't rush. An acorn doesn't become an oak tree overnight. By trusting in divine timing, you release the stress of trying to force things to happen on your schedule. You understand that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. This trust in timing doesn't mean becoming passive. It means taking inspired action when it feels right and having the wisdom to rest and recharge when that's what's called for. It's about co-creating with the universe, dancing with the rhythm of life rather than trying to control it. As you cultivate this trust, you may find that your intuition becomes sharper. You become more attuned to the subtle guidance of the universe. This might come as a gut feeling, a sudden inspiration, or a sense of knowing that goes beyond logic. Learning to trust and act on these intuitive prompts can lead you to experiences and opportunities you might never have found through planning alone. Trusting the universe also means embracing uncertainty. In our quest for security, we often try to plan every detail of our lives. But life is inherently uncertain, and it's in this uncertainty that magic can happen. When you trust the universe, you become comfortable with not knowing. You understand that the most beautiful destinations are often found on uncharted paths. This comfort with uncertainty allows you to be more flexible and adaptable. Instead of rigidly sticking to your plans, you're able to flow with life's changes. You trust that, even if things don't work out as you expected, something even better is on its way. As your trust in the universe grows, you may find that your fear of failure diminishes. You understand that there's no such thing as failure in the grand scheme of things, only feedback and opportunities for growth. This frees you to take risks, to try new things, to step out of your comfort zone. You trust that even if things don't work out as planned, the experience will serve your highest good in some way. Trusting the universe also means trusting in the power of your thoughts and beliefs. The universe responds to your dominant thoughts and expectations. By cultivating positive, empowering beliefs, you align yourself with positive outcomes. This isn't about denying reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on possibilities rather than limitations. As you deepen your trust, you may find yourself becoming more compassionate toward yourself and others. You understand that everyone is on their own journey, facing their own challenges and learning their own lessons. This compassion allows for deeper, more authentic connections with others. Trusting the universe doesn't mean you'll never feel fear or doubt again. These emotions are part of the human experience. But your relationship to these feelings changes. Instead of being controlled by fear, you're able to acknowledge it and move forward anyway, trusting that you're supported and guided. Remember, trusting the universe is not about passivity or abdication of responsibility. It's about aligning yourself with a greater intelligence, co-creating your life with the universe. It's about taking inspired action while surrendering attachment to outcomes. As we continue on this journey, we'll explore how this trust in the universe can manifest tangible results in your life. We'll look at practical ways to apply these principles to turn this trust into a powerful force for positive change and personal growth. But for now, take a moment to breathe deeply, to feel the support of the universe all around you. You are exactly where you need to be, and everything is unfolding perfectly. As we've explored the power of trusting the universe, you might be wondering, how does this trust translate into tangible results in our lives? How can we harness this cosmic connection to manifest our deepest desires and dreams? This is where the art of manifestation comes into play, intertwining beautifully with our growing trust. Manifestation isn't about waving a magic wand and instantly getting everything you want. It's a nuanced process that involves aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desires, while maintaining a deep trust in the universe's wisdom and timing. It's about co-creating your reality with the universe, rather than trying to force outcomes through sheer will. The first step in manifesting your desires through trust is gaining clarity on what you truly want. This might seem simple, but it's often more challenging than we expect. Our desires can be clouded by societal expectations, fear, or limiting beliefs. Take a moment to close your eyes and ask yourself, if you knew you couldn't fail, if you trusted completely that the universe had your back, what would you create in your life? As you contemplate this question, pay attention to how your body feels. True desires often come with a sense of expansion, excitement, or peace. If a desire feels constricting or brings up feelings of anxiety, it might be coming from a place of fear or external pressure, rather than your authentic self. Once you've identified your genuine desires, the next step is to align your energy with them. This is where the power of visualization comes in. Spend time each day vividly imagining your desire as if it's already manifested. Use all your senses. What do you see, hear, feel, smell, and taste in this realized vision? The more real you can make it in your mind, the more you're signaling to the universe that this is what you're ready to receive. But visualization alone isn't enough. To truly manifest your desires, you need to embody the energy of already having what you want. How would you feel if your desire was already fulfilled? Would you be more confident, relaxed, joyful? Start cultivating those feelings now. This isn't about pretending or denying your current reality, but about shifting your energy to match your desired outcome. This is where trust becomes crucial. It's easy to feel good when things are going well, but can you maintain that positive energy even when there's no external evidence of your desire manifesting? This is the true test of faith, and it's where many people stumble in their manifestation journey. Remember, the universe operates on vibration. Like attracts like. If you're constantly worrying about whether your desire will manifest, you're actually vibrating at the frequency of lack and doubt. But if you can trust that your desire is on its way, if you can feel grateful for it before it arrives, you align yourself with the frequency of abundance and receptivity. Gratitude is a powerful tool in the manifestation process. By being thankful for what you already have, you create a positive vibration that attracts more good into your life. Moreover, gratitude puts you in a state of appreciation and contentment rather than neediness or lack. From this place of fullness, you're much more likely to attract your desires. Another key aspect of manifesting through trust is detachment from outcomes. This might seem counterintuitive. After all, isn't the whole point to achieve a specific outcome, but attachment to outcomes often comes from a place of fear or control, which can actually block the manifestation process. When you trust the universe, you understand that sometimes what you think you want isn't actually what's best for your highest good. By releasing attachment to specific outcomes, you open yourself up to possibilities you might not have even imagined. You trust that the universe has a plan that's even better than what you can conceive with your limited perspective. This doesn't mean becoming passive or giving up on your desires. It means taking inspired action while remaining open to how your desire might manifest. It's about co-creating with the universe rather than trying to control every detail. As you work on manifesting your desires, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that show up in your life. The universe is constantly communicating with us, offering guidance and reassurance. These signs might come in the form of repeated numbers, meaningful coincidences, or unexpected opportunities. By staying alert to these cosmic winks, you strengthen your trust in the manifestation process. It's important to note that manifesting isn't just about receiving. It's also about giving. The universe operates on a principle of reciprocity. As you work towards your desires, look for ways to be of service to others. How can you use your unique gifts to contribute to the world? By giving freely, you open yourself up to receive abundantly. Patience is another crucial element in the manifestation process. In our instant gratification culture, it's easy to get frustrated if our desires don't manifest immediately. But remember, just as a seed needs time to grow into a flower, your desires need time to materialize in the physical world. Trust in divine timing, knowing that everything is unfolding perfectly, even if you can't see the full picture yet. As you're working on manifesting your desires, it's important to stay flexible. Sometimes the universe delivers our desires in unexpected packages. If you're too rigid in your expectations, you might miss the very thing you've been asking for. Stay open to possibilities, trusting that the universe knows the best way to fulfill your desires. One powerful practice for manifesting through trust is to act as if your desire has already manifested. This doesn't mean being delusional or denying your current reality. It means aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your desired outcome. If your desire is to start a successful business, how would a successful entrepreneur think and act? Start embodying those qualities now. This acting as if practice helps to bridge the gap between your current reality and your desired reality. It sends a powerful message to the universe that you're ready to receive what you're asking for. Plus, it often leads to taking actions that bring you closer to your goals. Another important aspect of manifesting through trust is clearing any limiting beliefs or blocks that might be standing in your way. Often, we have subconscious beliefs that contradict our conscious desires. For example, you might desire financial abundance, but deep down believe that money is the root of all evil. These conflicting beliefs can create resistance in the manifestation process. Take some time to examine your beliefs around your desires. Where did these beliefs come from? Are they serving you? If not, how can you reframe them in a way that supports your manifestation? This inner work is crucial for aligning all parts of yourself with your desires. As you work on manifesting, it's important to maintain a balance between taking action and surrendering to the universe. While it's important to do your part, to take steps towards your goals, and to be proactive, it's equally important to know when to step back and let the universe work its magic. This balance comes from trusting your intuition. As you deepen your connection with the universe, you'll start to recognize when it's time to act and when it's time to wait. Sometimes the most powerful action you can take is to pause, breathe, and trust. Remember, manifesting isn't about controlling every aspect of your life. It's about co-creating with the universe, dancing with the flow of life rather than trying to force it into a predetermined mold. When you trust the universe, you understand that sometimes I know or a delay is actually redirecting you towards something even better. As you continue on this journey of manifesting through trust, be gentle with yourself. It's natural to have moments of doubt or frustration. When these arise, see them as opportunities to deepen your trust. Can you find gratitude even in the challenges? Can you trust that even the obstacles are serving your highest good in some way? One powerful practice for maintaining trust during the manifestation process is to keep a manifestation journal. Each day, write down evidence of the universe working in your favor. This could be small synchronicities, unexpected blessings, or progress towards your goals. By focusing on the positive, you train your mind to notice more good in your life, which in turn attracts more positivity. Remember, manifesting isn't just about material things. You can manifest improved relationships, personal growth, inner peace, or any other aspect of life. The principles remain the same: clarity of desire, alignment of energy, trust in the process, and openness to receive. As you become more adept at manifesting, you might find that your desires start to shift. As you trust more in the universe, you might find yourself desiring experiences that contribute to your growth and the greater good rather than just personal gain. This is a natural evolution in the manifestation journey. It's also important to remember that manifesting isn't about perfection. You don't need to have unwavering faith 100 of the time for your desires to manifest. What matters is your overall vibration, your dominant thoughts and feelings. Even if you have moments of doubt, if you can return to trust and positive expectation, you're still in alignment with your desires. As you work on manifesting your desires, pay attention to the feelings behind your desires. Often, what we really want isn't the thing itself, but the feeling we believe it will bring us. For example, you might think you want a specific job, but what you really desire is the feeling of fulfillment and purpose. By focusing on the essence of your desire, you open up more possibilities for how it might manifest. Another powerful practice in manifesting through trust is to cultivate a sense of worthiness. Many of us have deep-seated beliefs that we're not deserving of our desires. But from the universe's perspective, you are inherently worthy simply by virtue of existing. You don't need to prove your worth or earn your desires. Start affirming your worthiness daily, trusting that you deserve all the good that life has to offer. As you manifest your desires, stay connected to your why. What's the deeper purpose behind your desires? How will achieving them allow you to serve others or contribute to the world? When your desires are aligned with a greater purpose, the universe often conspires to help you achieve them. Remember, manifesting through trust isn't about bypassing challenges or avoiding all difficulties in life. Challenges are often opportunities for growth and learning. The key is to trust that even the obstacles are part of the journey, helping you become the person who can hold and maintain your desires once they manifest. As you continue to work with the law of attraction and manifestation, you might find that your intuitive abilities strengthen. You might start to receive more clear guidance about steps to take or opportunities to pursue. Trust these intuitive hits. They're often the universe's way of guiding you. It's also important to stay present as you work on manifesting your desires. While it's good to have a clear vision of what you want, don't get so caught up in future possibilities that you miss the beauty of the present moment. Often, the journey of manifestation is just as valuable as the end result. Remember, the universe loves speed. Once you've set your intention and aligned your energy, be ready to take inspired action. When opportunities arise that align with your desires, don't hesitate. Trust your gut and move forward with confidence. As you manifest your desires, stay open to the form in which they arrive. Sometimes, the universe has an even better plan than what we can imagine. Your desire might manifest in a completely unexpected way. Stay flexible and trust that what's coming is for your highest good. Finally, remember that manifesting through trust is an ongoing practice. It's not about reaching a destination, but about embracing a new way of living. As you continue to strengthen your trust in the universe and refine your manifestation skills, you'll likely find that life becomes more magical, more filled with synchronicities and unexpected blessings. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and trust in the benevolent universe that's always working in your favor. Your desires are seeds planted in the fertile soil of possibility. With your trust and positive expectation, you water these seeds, and with divine timing, they will bloom into beautiful manifestations in your life.